I started facilitating circles back in 2006. Before that, I was doing more conventional front of the room facilitating and training. And what I've seen over the last 12 years and probably 15,000 hours of being in circle, facilitating people through this process, is the wonder of the human spirit and the human heart, and how the similarities are of all cultures when you bring them into the room, no matter what the language, no matter what the wounding, what the pain, what the story they're bringing. When you peel everything away, the essence of the human heart is wonder, it's magical, it's delight, and intrinsic to that, there's just a real joy in being witness and privy and part of somebody's own awakening. For me, I'm very practical. I want to create a reality in circle. And even though the space that we create is magical and some of the stuff that happens is just mind-blowing, and you just can't make that up. It's just, how on earth do these things just come about? I made a promise to myself that I want to only teach and share and really speak to things that can be tangibly experienced by anybody in the moment, right here and right now. So I don't talk about concepts or belief systems that can't be felt and embodied and actually experienced by the person asking the question or having the inquiry. So something that I've seen over and over again is people's eyes opened and their hearts opened and their entire life changed as they realized that the spirituality that they were carrying as a concept suddenly was made real as they experience stuff that they've read about or seen or been told about. But in these circles, they get to actually live it, and it's no longer a concept, it's a reality. My role as a facilitator starts with holding the clarity of what the function of our gathering is. So often when people gather in groups, the tendency is to go to pain. The tendency is to go to a problem. The tendency is to focus on what's stuck. So the first role of the facilitator, in my case, what I bring is I hold a focus of the purpose of us being together is joy. The purpose of us being together is to open towards what would feel good and what would feel healthy and what would bring us into a state of relaxation and openness naturally. So that's the first thing. The second thing is around creating safety. So this is the mama bear. This is the holding this protective, energetic field where I know that no matter where anybody goes, there's nowhere somebody could go where I can't find them or retrieve them. Third, my role as a facilitator is to orchestrate the many moving parts. Think of circle as an instrument, or an orchestra, I should say, with many different instruments. And every musical instrument, if played on its own, disconnected from the whole, is going to sound cacophonous, and it's just going to be noise. So as the conductor of this orchestra, I play and allow different instruments to play, to contribute, to move, in order to attempt to create symphony, in order to create music that everybody can enjoy and appreciate. So it's literally turning art out of the random chaotic noise of everybody's individual frequencies. And then there's the actual direct coaching. So as a facilitator, as different people take space, my skill in being able to identify maybe what they need, ranges that they would want to open to, areas of blind spot, navigating their resistance, their defense mechanisms, when they say no, when is it a yes, when it's a yes, when in fact it's a no, being able to identify what they need and how the group can support that. All these are aspects. It's all about building a safe space for people to stretch into areas of consciousness and embodiment and awakening that they wouldn't normally be able to access on their own.